Good morning, friends. I am Teddy Hicks with a cat hair in my mouth, and I'm reading you an affirmation from my book, My Life Gets Better Every Day. Today's February 5th, 2026, and our affirmation is, I'm always moving in the right direction. I've got a secret for you. The journey to your dream life isn't going to consist of a well-lit 4-lane highway with big signs pointing you in the right direction and a British accented GPS giving you plenty of notice when to turn. It's going to be more like an adventurous road trip where your phone breaks and you have to look for signs, ask for directions, do lots of U-turns, backtrack occasionally, and look at the faded local maps posted behind the plexiglass at rest stops. If you were on that road trip with no GPS, would you just pull over to the side of the road and wait for someone to come lead you the rest of the way? Would you bitch and moan about how you didn't know the whole route and just sit still? Would you get completely defeated every time you took a wrong turn and beat yourself up for not knowing the right way to go? Would you give up and head back home? Chances are you would keep moving and figure it out as you went along. You might ask for help, find new resources, or just relax and enjoy the ride with the wind in your hair and a Dairy Queen milkshake in your cup holder. You would keep moving, wouldn't you? You would keep taking the next step in faith, making your way to the next exit, confident that you could find the way even though the whole itinerary wasn't immediately clear to you. Don't get paralyzed with indecision or fear. Just take the next step and see where it leads. Love, Teddy. Yeah, this was pretty self-explanatory, but I think it's really important and it really can change the way that you behave and exist in the world, right? Like if you decide that you need to be able to have this rigid plan in place and see how it's all going to work out step by step by step, and any deviation from that is a failure or something that you have to fix, that's going to make life really hard. That's going to make things feel really difficult, and you're going to fail, right? Like you can never curate your experiences in the world to the point where you can see exactly what's going to happen and push away any distractions or changes or shifts in what's going on. So it's so important to remember that a lot of this work is just staying flexible and open-minded and looking for the next right opportunity, looking for the next right step, and not needing to know the whole path or where it's going to lead. And it's hard. I know that it's very difficult. That's not the way our minds want to operate, right? We want to be able to see what's going to happen. We want to be able to go, I want to get from here to there, and I know exactly the route that I'm going to take. But, there's detours along the way. There's road closures. There's breakdowns. Stuff happens. Life is lifey. And so it's really, really a very important practice to keep practicing, because this does not come naturally to most of us. But to just remember that the things that we think are failures or setbacks, or it doesn't unfold exactly the way we wanted it to, that doesn't mean we need to stop. And that doesn't mean we need to turn back and give up or start over. It just means, okay, we need to be flexible. We need to just allow ourselves to kind of go around that detour, figure out the next right step, and find a new path or find a new opportunity. And that's where you're gonna be consistent and keep going. And that's where this persistence comes in, right? Like you're not going to give up on the first light bulb that didn't work. You're gonna keep working on it until you figure out the one that does. And be okay with the unknown, right? Be okay with the uncertainty of not knowing exactly how it's going to look or exactly the path that you need to take to get there. I hope that's helpful for you today. Thank you very much for watching. If you can like and comment on this video, that's helpful for me if you have a second. And I will see you back here tomorrow. Thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye.